The future is in our hands, so let's make it a good one. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 overly ambitious movie futures.
The future? Unbelievable.
For this list, we're looking at those science fiction flicks that gave us a little too much hope in terms of what the future could bring. These are the movies that predict an unrealistic progression in technology or a surge of social changes in the near future. However, we've also decided to include films that take place in dates we've already lived past, because then we know they were wrong.
Seems I found a flaw.
Number 10, Time Travel by 2004, Time Cop.
His field of research has been time travel.
Any movie that depicts time travel becoming a regular occurrence in the near future is an obvious candidate for this list.
Captain Lyle Atwood, you are charged with violations of TEC Code 40.8 subsection 9, time travel with intent to alter the future.
This 90s action classic stars Jean-Claude Van Damme as Time Enforcement Commission agent Max Walker, one of many TEC agents responsible for venturing through the decades and apprehending time criminals.
Why don't we just prevent time travel rather than spending stupendous amounts of money trying to police it?
In the advanced world of this movie, the Time Enforcement Commission was established in 1994. But by the time 2004 rolled around, it was thriving with its monorail-style time machines. Yep, you heard that right, 2004.
Time travel, someone says, gets a big laugh.
Number 9, Jaegers, giant monster-fighting robots, Pacific Rim.
The world came together, pooling its resources and throwing aside old rivalries for the sake of the greater good. To fight monsters, we created monsters of our own. The Jaeger program was born.
Apparently, humanity has the incredible ability to rally together in times of crisis. And when we do, the result is giant robots. Well, in this movie anyway.
The neural load to interface with the Jaeger proved too much for a single pilot. A two-pilot system was implemented.
After the Earth is devastated by monsters from another dimension, the nations of the world put their differences and political issues aside to fight this new enemy.
We started winning. Jaegers stopping kaijus everywhere.
They collaborate on a new project and build massive robots called Jaegers that are controlled by two pilots joined mentally who together can operate the machine.
But the Jaegers were only as good as their pilots. So Jaeger pilots turned into rock stars. Danger turned into propaganda.
Do you really think that within a few years of an alien invasion, we'd be able to build skyscraper-sized robots to fight back? Yeah, right. Nice try, guys.
You see a hurricane coming, you have to get out of the way. But when you're in a Jaeger, suddenly you can fight the hurricane.
Number 8, clones, organ mining, and more, The Island.
What? Clones?
Even Michael Bay can be a little over-optimistic about the future.
No, mail order, okay? Clones don't wear these.
Set in 2019, The Island tells the story of an isolated compound that houses hundreds of identical clones built from the DNA of real-world rich folk.
I mean, you're human, but you're not real. You're not like a real person, like me.
Yes, not only has cloning been perfected, it's used by a massive corporation for organ donation, surrogate motherhood, and more for super-rich elites. Hey, cloning has come a long way, but this kind of mass production is even further away from realization than Mr. Bay's Transformers.
I know him. Is he the community announcer? He's the president of America. He has a clone. He's an absolute idiot.
Number 7, bringing extinct species back to life, Jurassic Park. Speaking of impossible cloning, how about fully recreating dinosaurs in the 1990s? While it's not explicitly said when the events of Jurassic Park take place, it's pretty safe to guess that nobody's bringing dinosaurs back to life anytime soon.
It's a dinosaur.
As shown in the movie, these dinosaurs are produced by merging the cells of Jurassic beasts with amphibians to plant the seeds of this new futuristic attraction. But right now, we're more likely to see 18 sequels to this 1993 hit than to ever see fully cloned dinosaurs. We'll let you decide whether or not that's a good thing. Number 6. Faster than light travel, Star Trek First Contact.
Approaching light speed!
We already considered the classic science fiction series a little too optimistic. This next generation movie pushes those boundaries to the extreme.
At maximum orbit will take us 3 hours, 25 minutes.
We're not going.
After following the Borg back to the 21st century, the Enterprise arrives on Earth the day before humanity's first encounter with alien life.
Alien, you mean extraterrestrials?
We learn that on April 5th, 2063, Zefram Cochrane historically tests Earth's first warp drive, leading to first contact.
Doctor, tomorrow morning when they detect the warp signature from your ship and realize that humans have discovered how to travel faster than light, they decide to alter their course, and they make first contact with Earth, right here.
However, we think it'll take a few more space races before humanity can start testing warp drives and joining the rest of the universe as equals. Sorry, Vulcans, you'll just have to wait. Number 5. Human-like androids, Blade Runner.
Shall we continue?
This Ridley Scott classic depicts the dystopian and distant future of 2019. So, memo to us, we'd better start developing androids pretty soon.
He's good.
In 1968, when Philip K. Dick wrote the novel on which the movie is based, maybe so much progress didn't seem unlikely. Maybe the idea of humanoid androids called replicants seemed like a natural progression.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
But when the film was made in 1982, we're thinking they should have known enough to push the date back a few decades. Blade Runner features a stunning array of scientific promises, including androids, flying cars, and huge neo-noir buildings. But sadly, none of these seems very likely anytime in the near future.
A new life awaits you in the off-world colony.
Number 4. Predicting crime before it even happens, Minority Report.
I'm placing you under arrest for the future murder of Sarah Marks and Donald Dubin that was take place today, April 22nd.
Another Philip K. Dick adaptation sees another incredibly ambitious future.
Within just 1 month under the Precrime program, the murder rate in the District of Columbia was reduced 90%.
Set in 2054, this thriller focuses on a specialized police outfit known as Precrime that apprehends criminals before they can commit, and in some cases before they can even think of committing their evil deeds.
But let's not kid ourselves. We are arresting individuals who have broken no law.
But they will. The commission of the crime itself is absolute metaphysics. The precongs see the future, and they're never wrong.
Steven Spielberg consulted actual scientists during pre-production to best learn what technology might be readily available in 2054.
You set me up.
But while touchscreens have certainly become a reality, we aren't much closer to realizing a system that can predetermine criminal actions.
Yeah, who's the victim? Somebody. Who? Somebody. Leo Crow.
Oh, who is he?
I have no idea!
Number 3. A utopia where time travel is the norm. Meet the Robinsons.
You're crazy!
Where do we start with this one? Traveling to the year 2037, this film features another future filled with time travel and a massive, bubbly utopia.
Oh yeah, Captain Time Travel? Prove it! Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like many other entries on this list, Meet the Robinsons introduces a little genetic engineering. But instead of dinosaurs or clones, we're given singing frogs.
I'm just not so sure how well this plan was thought through.
Sure, there's some evidence that time travel can really mess things up. But all in all, in this family comedy, the future of 2037 is shown to be beyond ridiculous. But we'll give it a free pass because, hey, it's Disney.
Excuse me, time travel now, questions later.
Number 2, AI and space travel to Jupiter, 2001: A Space Odyssey.
3 weeks ago, the American spacecraft Discovery 1 left on its half-billion-mile voyage to Jupiter.
Quite possibly the king of getting it wrong is this Stanley Kubrick mid-century masterpiece. Novelist Arthur C. Clarke wrote the screenplay alongside Kubrick, and together they told the tale of a vast voyage to Jupiter in search of the secrets of the universe.
And their efforts won't be utilized until we're approaching Jupiter.
it doesn't take the most observant or knowledgeable person in the world to see that this hasn't quite come to be. And as far as we know, we're also not super close to developing free-thinking, if slightly evil computers to help us travel through space.
I'm sorry, Dave. I don't have enough information.
With so much needed to make this star-crossing dream a reality, this movie may need to wait another century to see its vision of the future fully realized.
My mind is going.
Before we unveil our number one pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Get the hell out of here!
Listen, it's not too late to back out. This is the last day that you're gonna be you and I'm gonna be me.
Amazing. And it felt like anything was possible. And then it was gone.
Neo Tokyo is going to change soon. In all respects, this city is saturated. It's like an overripe fruit, and buried within it is a new seed.
Number 1. Advanced Tech and Hover Everything, Back to the Future Part 2.
Hey, stop! Little girl, stop! Look, I need to borrow your hoverboard.
Great Scott, did this movie ever get our hopes up? For a few moments, Marty McFly is given a glimpse at the promising and futuristic land of 2015. And boy, is the Hill Valley time traveler ever shocked. According to director Robert Zemeckis, he and his gang were striving to make their future a happy and bright place, rather than an accurate depiction of what 2015 might look like.
Get a little girl. Thanks.
Keep it. I got a pit bull now.
And that's good, considering our current lack of anything like flying cars, personal hoverboards, and self-lacing shoes.
Power laces, all right.
But hey, they are great ideas. So maybe some savvy businesses will come out with them before too long. In the meantime, there's one big question to answer. Where's Jaws 19? Do you agree with our list?
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
What's your favorite overly ambitious movie future?
You still think there's an island?
For more predictive top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Mr. Data, laying a course for the 24th century. I suspect our future is there waiting for us.